You know, I don't think a lot of people understand what it takes to do voice acting, to be
Mhm.
because especially when you're auditioning, you're getting a piece, like a couple lines, and they have this idea of what they want. A lot of times they don't even know what they want.
Yeah, very often.
So you have to go in there and kind of think about what they would like.
Mhm.
And so you're coming up with a character, the voice on the spot and hoping that that's the direction they go out of all these other people
Mhm.
that are auditioning.
Right.
Do they ever sometimes they show you pictures of what they
Oh,
think the
yeah.
character will look
Yeah,
like, and that
often, yeah.
helps you a lot.
That does, yes.
And
Yes.
you're able to immediately look at a picture and go, "I know exactly what they want."
Well, I don't know about that, but, see, a lot of times they'll want something and my personal approach has always been that, whatever they ask for, try to nail that. It's a Cockney guy, and, and, he's got a he's something like that. So you
Do that
"Well, I
again.
don't know. It's too hard for me to do, mates. It's" and so you do that, and then you step back, and then you do the one that they really should hire. Then you do it right. I can give you an example. There was a character in Tailspin, Chippendale's uh, Tailspin. It was a great show. It was starred Blue and King Louie, and it was kind of like
I
Terry and
remember
the
it.
Pirates. You remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Well, I was Louie and Don Carnage in that show, and they wanted a air pirate, and they wanted, well, at the time, every pirate was a Cockney or some British guy, and I thought, well, I don't know, there is Pirates of the Caribbean, and I thought it might be interesting to have a guy uh, who sounded like he was from maybe Puerto Rico or Cuba. You never knowing. And I tell you this right between the face. If you don't like it, that kind of guy.
So
And
you would do your own
yeah,
interpretation, and a lot of times it wasn't at all what they were saying.
no, it wasn't.
And sometimes you
But
get
always
that.
do it. Always do the one they want.
How many takes would you
You know.
give them of and would they all be different?
Well, I think so. Yeah, the most I ever did was probably about 5 for any given character. But for that, I remember Don Carnage. It was 2. It was one for the typical British. Well, get them, don't let them get away. British commander.
Yep.
And then I said, well, like I said, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Can't this guy be from Cuba or some vague Dominican Republic, maybe Puerto Rico? I don't know. But, they had pirates too,
Yeah.
according to history books.
Yeah.
And so I thought it would be fun. And he always mangled the English language, and people got a kick out of that. And so he made a pretty good splash. And for a while, he had a show at Disneyland, his own show, which was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Um,
you never know what works.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.